Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Lisa Nichols Show. I'm Lisa Nichols, and I'm so excited to be talking about this topic today because it's really dear to me and something that I've had to work on. And that's self-love and navigating, ignoring, and minimizing the negative self-talk. We all have that little voice inside our head. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one that tells us we're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not old enough, you're too old. No one's going to believe in you. No one's going to support your dream. You'll never have the right relationship. That voice, though, that voice is a part of you, but it's not you. So while that voice comes out of your head, the reality is it normally is a lie. Yeah, I said it. It's a lie. Because to recognize the fact that self-love is about recognizing your worth and recognizing your value. But get this, self-love is not about keeping score. See, your brain is designed to keep you safe. Don't leap. Don't play big. Don't trust that relationship. Don't trust women. Don't trust men. It's designed to keep you safe. But your soul, your essence, it wants to make sure that you do all the things that you've been brought here to do. So remember that when you lean into self-love, negative self-talk might be there, but self-love is about treating yourself with kindness and respect. It's not about hitting the mark every time, but it's about recognizing when that chatter like gets pressed on automatic play. Because by the way, you never intentionally press the button that says play negative self-talk. It just kicks off. It's about understanding that when that negative self-talk kicks off, you have to press pause. It's also about setting healthy boundaries, not only with others, but with yourself. It's about taking care of your needs. As a matter of fact, self-love is about recognizing that there'll always be a long line of people for you to serve. There'll always be a long list of things to do. But the person that gets to stand at the front of your line is you. So how do we minimize the negative self-talk? It doesn't go away, but so how do we take the power away from it? Write this down. Take the power away from the negative self-talk. First, you recognize that it exists. You acknowledge that the voice is there. So often I see people doing self-sabotaging things or limiting beliefs or sitting down on their dreams, not even recognizing that their negative self-talk kicked off that poor habit. So recognize it, expose it. Anything that's operating in the dark has less power when you bring it to the light. When I first started writing down what my negative self-talk was saying, the first thing I did was realize how ridiculous it sounded when I said it out loud. That conversation does not define you. Next, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Because the reality is, even though you have a long to-do list, your to-done list, say that with me, your to-done list is even longer. So is that negative self-talk even true? More often than not, you'll realize that it's not true. It's just the way you spun something. And finally, develop the skill set of replacing it. And I don't mean just kind of in a Pollyanna way. I remember when my negative self-talk used to say that I was ugly. Like I grew up, that was my belief system. Lisa, you're ugly. I wasn't ready to replace it with a positive self-talk that said I'm beautiful, but I did replace it with God made me unique. And no one gets to have my unique beauty. So recognize the negative thought and replace it with a positive thought that you can digest in the now. Like, what can you say right now? I can and I will. And my favorite is I am. Now remember, you are enough. Just as you are. You woke up enough. You woke up smart enough, wise enough, young enough, old enough. You woke up enough no matter what happens today. And you are worthy of love and respect. However, you're the first person that you have the opportunity to give love to. You're worthy of everyone else's love and respect. But first, you have to know that you're worthy of your own love and respect. Don't let anyone, especially you, tell you anything otherwise. I want to leave you with this. No matter where you come from, no matter what you've been through, you have the power to change, transform, and write the next chapter to your story. It doesn't matter what your chapter 4 looked like. You just got to keep on writing till you get to your chapter 24. I did it, and so can you. Remember, your past does not in any way define you. It simply prepares you. Well, that's all for today's episode. And remember to love yourself, believe in yourself, and navigate through the negative self-talk and dissipate it into the nothingness that it is. Don't let anything hold you back. Until next time, know that I'm your sister in prosperity and in possibility. And yes, I'm going to say it again. I believe in you and I love you. Why am I going to say it again? Because I do. I'll see you real soon. Next episode.